Hello everybody. In this video, I would like to present you some updated information about our range Key that is composed of several products based on chitosan. As you know, IOC is working since several years on the benefits of this molecule because we are convinced that it's the future of the winemaking process. First, chitosan is a natural molecule, and second, due to its antioxidant properties, it's perfectly adapted to process without or with less SO2. To start the presentation, I will sum up some information that you probably already heard, but I think that it's important to tell them again quickly. The graphic on the screen is the beginning of the key story. The team of Mr. Chinicki shows that if you add chitosan in a model solution that has all the parameters to be oxidized, you decrease the formation of kinones. In this case, he measured the optic density at 440 nanometers that is linked to the absorbance of brown pigments. The blue line is the control. We could see that there is a natural oxidation. The red line is the modality with SO2. We could see that the oxidation is limited. In green, it's the modality with chitosan, and we could see that the results against oxidation in this case is even better than SO2. The same team also proved that chitosan preserves thiols compounds. Here they measured the percentage of remaining thiols after 21 days. In blue, it's the control, in red, it's the modality with SO2, and in green, the modality with chitosan. We can see that chitosan offers a higher protection against oxidation and that more thiols remain in the model solution. But wine is much more complex than a model solution, and the goal for us was to understand the various mechanisms of chitosan in wine. For that, IOC worked in collaboration with the team of Mr. Chinicki and the Institute of Radical from Marseille, named ICR. In wine, you find some polyphenols that could be oxidized if you have oxygen and cofactors like iron or copper. Radicals are formed and they will react with polyphenols. It's the formation of kinones. These kinones will, for example, trap the thiol aromas, or they are responsible of the brown color of wines. But another important mechanism linked to the radicals is the oxidation of ethanol in acetaldehyde and also the oxidation of organic acids. We will see that a little bit later in the video. On the screen, you can see the results of an experiment made by ICR on a base wine of Chardonnay. They measured the formation of radicals that represents the oxidation. In black, you have the control. In blue, you have the two modalities with chitosan, and in green, the modality with SO2. With SO2, we clearly see that SO2 is efficient until 72 hours, but after that, SO2 loses its antioxidant potential and the formation of radicals starts again. Chitosan is much more efficient. It completely stops the formation of radicals. The new results of our cooperation with ICR is that we proved for the first time that chitosan avoids the oxidation of organic acids as tartaric acid and ethanol. On the screen, you could read the graphic that shows these results. We used a model solution sensitive to oxidation, and after 72 hours exposure to light, we measured the absorbance. We could see in red that we find some glyoxylic acid, that means the oxidation of tartaric acid, and acetaldehyde, that is the oxidation of ethanol. When we added chitosan in the solution before light exposure, we got no signal for these both molecules, as you can see in green. Don't be afraid. This graphic just sums up the actual information that we have about chitosan. Chitosan is able to, first, trap metals that are cofactors of oxidation, 2, protect organic acids from oxidation that are able themselves to oxidize flavonols. 3. Limit the formation of radicals. 4. Trap the oxidized polyphenols. If you are interested to read more information about chemistry mechanisms, don't hesitate to read our scientific publications. Practically, IOC proposes several analogical products that contain chitosan, pure or mixed with pea protein, for example. They contain various types of chitosan that are more or less adapted for one goal. I remember you that in analogy, only the chitosan from Aspergillus niger is allowed. IOC has its worldwide distribution. Quinox is adapted to prevent or correct oxidation in must or wine. It traps the cofactors of oxidation and also oxidized polyphenols. KeyUp XEC, as you know, is a product dedicated to flotation. KeyFine is a new fining product for must or wine that could replace gelatin. Let's see some results. From now, I will only present you some new results. Here you could see the positive impact on a rosé wine floated with KeyUp XEC. We measured the chromatic coordinates and we could observe that the red tint is less intense compared to the control and the wine is brighter. The control was pea protein. We also confirmed last year that thiol aromas are more protected with KeyUp XEC. Here it's the results that we obtained in a winery from south of France. The young wine has 47% more thiol aromas as the control floated with a pea protein. In another winery, this time in South Africa, the winemaker used KeyUp XEC on Chenin Blanc. They controlled the bitterness intensity. You could see that the must floated with KeyUp XEC is less bitter than the control floated with gelatin. Please note that this year KeyUp XEC will also be available in liquid, ready to use. The name is KeyUp XEC MES. I would like also to take a few seconds to present you a new product named Trap Metals. We combine the properties of chitosan to trap heavy metals to another molecule that is PVI-PVP. It could be used on must or wine that have a high concentration of copper and also wines that are sensitive to pinking. The technical datasheet available on our website will show you the various results that we obtained. I let you read it. To conclude this video that I hope was interesting for you, I would like to present you a new bentonite in our range. Inobentnat is a natural bentonite, non-activated, that has excellent sedimentation properties. We observed 25% less sediments. Moreover, it's the only bentonite in our range that is allowed for NOP certificated wines. I wish you a pleasant day. Bye bye.